Hello, you. Lee Enfield and the Tournament of Death. Or as it says on the cover, the Tournament of Death. And yet on the back, you probably can't read that, it spells it correctly, Tournament of Death. But, yes, well, I just played Space Ace, didn't I? Which was Lee Enfield's first game, and this, it says, is the second in the series. Now, this is an infamous game, isn't it? In Zap reviews, and I don't know if other magazines reviewed it, but it was one of the third lowest rated games Zap ever reviewed. And look how little actual tape is on the reel there. It's interesting that it's completely clear like that, but shouldn't take too long. So let's see what it says. I just remember the reviews just being absolutely atrocious. Like, well, I'm never going to play that one. And then this turned up in a bunch of other cassettes along with Space Ace, and it was like, well, I'm going to have to cover that now, aren't I? I played Double Dragon a while ago, and then I followed that with Space Ace, thinking, well, it can't be as bad as Double Dragon, and, well, Space Ace turned out to be almost competent and vaguely entertaining. So I don't know how Tournament of Death is going to stand up against it. I found Tattoo again. It did that before. Why Tattoo? Right. Lee Enfield in Tournament of Death is the second in the time troubleshooter series. Our hero finds himself in the 13th century. Well, his laser sniper rifle should be handy there, I think, shouldn't it? His adventures take place in the Gothic castle of the Count of Savoy, where the Holy Shroud, the world's most desired religious relic, is kept under close guard by the soldiers of the evil Yellow Shadow, Lee's sworn enemy. I almost said that was the Gothic castle of the Count of Savoy, which would have been very interesting, I'm sure. Lee's sworn enemy, well, right. As before, the instructions repeat the bit on the back and then go on a bit longer. Lee has been instructed to find the relic before the Yellow Shadow destroys it. He will need a lot of courage and skill to fight his way through numerous rooms. Now I can't see. Well, this is making it tricky. Numerous rooms and hidden passages, as specially trained guards. Now I can't see again. Lights. Specially trained guards, foot soldiers, and ferocious bears bar his way. Right, there are guards and foot soldiers, specially trained guards and foot soldiers, who I'm guessing aren't trained, and bears. What's the training? How to avoid bears? His chances of succeeding are very low, but Lee Enfield is a man who likes a challenge. Well, then he's a bloody idiot, isn't he? There are objects to find which will aid him in his mission, so it's up to Lee to prove them wrong. Okay. Okay. Doesn't look too bad in a kind of high-res, low-colour sort of mode. That has actually finished loading at 41 blocks. The music's not too bad. Right, instructions. You may use a joystick or the curse keys. Joystick, please. Use the joystick and press the fire button at the same time. Towards the top, to give or take an object, you will see the relevant object displayed on screen. Towards the bottom, to use a secret passage. To the left and right, move from one side to the other as quickly as possible in order to fight. Right, so you've got to waggle the joystick to fight. Just as well I'm using the Konix Navigator. As you go through the numerous rooms in the castle, you will meet various enemies who you will have to fight. During the fight, Lee's strength is shown on a vertical level indicator on the left-hand side of the screen. The indicator on the, it's punched through, on the right-hand side of the screen shows his health. His strength is on the left, his health is on the right. Okay. You will soon find the evil Yellow Shadow has lured you into a trap, so you will have to be shrewd in order to stay alive. Commodore 64 joystick control only. Why are there keyboard controls listed before that then? Is this going to focus? Look. Spacebar, keyboard controls, it says there. Spacebar to give and take, spacebar to use a secret passage, and spacebar to... Joystick only. Spacebar. Right, okay. So it's spacebar and joystick. as the last one was. Okay, well, let's see how terrible this is then, eh? Right. Well, I'm pressing... Oh, right, okay, so it's going to fade the music out dramatically. Oh, you are kidding me. That wasn't loaded. It decided to play... What? Words failed me. Could you not have had the music and loading screen while loading? You know, like other companies did? Right. Okay. And I've been wasting battery power on the camera all this time as well. I'm down to 1 block of battery power, so well, we might be spared the pain of this one, or you might. I might have to come back to this another time. Oh no, no, no. Well, we shall see if the battery holds out then. Oh, the joys of just using a flip cam and not being able to charge while you're filming. Okay then, I could have been reading the instructions while it was loading. I mean, it's not just me there. That did look like that was it. The tape had stopped. It was loaded. It was ready to go. Am I expecting too much? Of course, another option would be for me to stop the camera recording and start it up again when it's loaded. But where's the fun in that, eh? I haven't got time to fanny around editing videos. Oh, no, no, we're still going. Might as well have a cuppa while we're waiting, eh? Yes, no, no. Oh, it always tempts you, doesn't it, when it goes black and the line stop. The line stop. Somebody turned into max headroom there, sorry. Oh, yes, this is... I should have looked at what the other worst games were. The games that were worse than... Oh, was it Alice in Videoland? Maybe it was Alice in Videoland was the worst game. And then Robobolt and maybe this. I remember Alice in Videoland having a really, really bad rep as well. But hey, sometimes Zap slated games that I quite liked. Ninja, for example. I really liked Mastertronic's Ninja. And they also said some games were really brilliant when they really weren't. I have since learned to realise that Zap weren't as reliable as I relied on them at the time. But generally they were a good read. I can't remember what any of CEU's reviews were like. I just remember they had cool Philip Bond artwork. So they were cool, but I don't remember whether their reviews were reliable. But I have a few copies kicking around. For some reason, I say for some reason, most of them are missing their covers and they got really, really tatty because they aren't in binders like my Zaps were. I've never seen any... Oh, here we go. I've never seen any CU folders. Okay, so if we press fire now, we've got that music again. Don't start loading again. Right, so it couldn't even be asked to fill the entire screen. So if I go left, if I go... Oh my word, what is that? So... I'm guessing I'm supposed to be pressing... No. Okay, well... Oh, there we go. Okay, so one of those is my strength, one of those is my health. What is that? What space again? What? You know what? It's still better than Double Dragon. Right, okay, well... I'm gonna die, aren't I? What on earth is happening there? Okay. I appear to be on a disc and spinning around. Can I do anything there? Apparently not. I mean, what? Okay, well, we will... Can't seem to do anything there. Look, I just tap left and he walks all the way over there. Walk tap right once. Okay. Okay, there's a... Right, okay, so waggling to fight. That seems to work. Do I just walk right all the time? Let's get up to there and see if we can... I got something. Ah. Right, something tells me it's a lot easier with the Konix Navigator joystick. Can I go up there? I can go. Oh, we've got something there, perhaps. Okay, let's kill that lumpy mess of pixels. Really? Nothing happening? Oh, there we go. Come on, die, whatever you are. Can I line myself up with whatever that is? Press space? No. Looks like you can't leave a room until you've beaten a beastie, or whatever these lumping things are. I mean, maybe if you had cataracts it would look like a decent game or something. Someone okayed this? Try space. Oh my word, there's two of them now. Well, you've really got to thrash the joystick, haven't you? Nothing seems to be happening there. Can I go left? Oh right, okay, let's try going right too. So what, do you reckon anyone would have mapped this game? Okay, one of these lumpy things has come for me again. Right, so you move your lumpy pixelated character left and right and try and find what the hell you're supposed to be doing. Okay, I'm going back through that doorway again, possibly, if I can make him walk to it. And move across to him. It's a novel fighting technique, I'll give him that. But that's better than Double Dragons. I have no idea where I'm supposed to be going now, though. I mean, it looks like there's an archway there. Oops, sorry, it doesn't into the tripod. I thought it was space to... I mean, I don't know what I picked up. I mean, the graphics, the high-res graphics, I would say are kind of nice. They've got that kind of digitised look about them, but they could do with cleaning up so you could actually see what they are. I go left there. Oh, I've raided that already. And then your extra chunky, blocky sprite of the main character doesn't really look too good next to the high-res. But I suppose if they made him high-res as well, it would look even worse, wouldn't it? But what are those things? And yet they seem to have put quite a lot of sprites of frames of animation into it, whatever it is. But, you know, someone could have just sneezed on the screen, really. Weird. Third worst game ever according to Zap. And yet I've played worse. Oh, right, okay. Oh, well, I'm going to have to whack him about a bit and then... Oh, fuck. What happens if I go... Oh, no. Oh, I got another thing. And there's supposed to be a red envelope on the wall there. What's in there then? Can I even stand by it? No, can't do anything with that. Let's move on to another room. Although you have to wonder why. I have no idea where I'm going. Or why I'm playing. Oh my god, I've come back around in a loop. I have no idea where I'm going, or why I'm doing it. Let's go in there, shall we? If we can direct him to walk in. Nope. Stop doing that and walk up the centre. The music's starting to grate a bit now. Can't seem to walk to the centre of the screen. Always end up just past it. Let's try to the bottom. No, I'm giving up on that. I mean, it looks like possibly an entranceway to... Oh, what on earth is that meant to be? Can I not get that, whatever it is? Right, let's walk right up to it. That's right up to it, apparently. Right. I guess depending on the enemy you're fighting, the strength bar, you have to get it higher each time. I don't know what that is. It appears to be some kind of dead barrel hedgehog or something. Oh, I'm back here again. Oh, right, okay, so when I turn... Oh, God, it even turns 90 degrees each time you... Ooh. I hate ones like that. There's a fireplace. It's quite a nice fireplace, I suppose. Especially when you compare it to the green and black lumpy messes that are there. Oh, my camera's going red, so it's going to die any second. So, I shall say ta-ta for now. Hope you enjoyed watching and catch on the next one, maybe. This has been Lee Enfield and the Tournament of Death on the 64. Which is better than Double Dragon on the C64. But if you've seen my earlier video, you'll know that's not saying much. I'm just going to keep waggling here until the Enfield dies. Why is he named after a gun anyway? Come on. Yeah, so if you've ever wondered what the third worst game according to Zap was, this is it. Oh, I've got something. What on earth? Blimey, this takes some waggling. I think I'm actually hitting him. What is that? That appears to be another enemy. I think I beat something very big then. But I don't think it's going to last now. It's an awful lot of waggling in this game. What is that? Oh, I died. There we go. Lee Enfield and the Tournament of Death on the Commodore 64. And that's more waggling than I was prepared for. Hope you enjoyed watching. Catch you on the next one maybe. Ta-ta.